Right, hello, greetings everyone, greetings, welcome once again to Crusader Kings 2. Let's dive in, shall we? Yes, let's. Oh dear, how's the week? You always got to mention football, chum, haven't you? You always got to mention it. God, sick of football. Apart from that, the weekend's been alright. It's been alright, nothing spectacular, but it's been steady away. Can't grumble. Time for the reign of Myles the Boring. He may surprise us. He may surprise us. And then again, he may not. Who knows? Who knows? Right, anyway. Let me just get myself sorted here for a second, folks. You know what I mean? Get myself sorted. Right, who's placing bets as to when we unpause it? How long? Let me get my trusty notebook out because I've been making notes. I've done my prep and I'm ready to rock and roll. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bullet points of notes for things to do before we unpause it. Went to the theatre. Nice, Ollie, nice. I haven't been to the theatre since I watched a pantomime when I was teacher training, and I will have been 21 at the time. So 18 years ago was the last time I went to the theatre. Although technically that's a lie, because I did go to the theatre, not to watch a show, but I went to watch Derren Brown, and he played in a couple of theatres. So does that count? I just think that's not a theatre show. I think it's just a show, but it's happened to be in a theatre, rather than like a play or a show or something proper. So if you count that, then the last time I was in a theatre was probably maybe about 10, 12 years ago, rather than 18. No, that's not even right, is it? Is my maths right? 21, yeah, 18, yeah. I watched Derren Brown this year at the Apollo. Oh, stop it, Jack, please. Stop it. Stop it. Because I really like Derren Brown. Actually, I really, really, really like Derren Brown. And I saw that he was playing in London, or had played in London this year. I didn't even realise he was doing a tour. But the tour was literally a tour of London, pretty much. Yeah, because I just started literally reading. I've got his book, you see. I started reading his book about 2 months ago, and then I thought I'd Google, because he's released some stuff on Audible, hasn't he? He's released some stuff on Audible as well recently, which is then what's prompted me to check his website out, and saw that he was doing he had done a show this year. And I'm like, oh my god, I missed it. Damn, gutted. The play that goes wrong. Right, okay. Final Fantasy music. His book is supposedly pretty good. I've not watched it. I've not watched it. I've not read it. Sorry, from cover to cover. I'm terrible with books. I'm terrible with books. There's only one book series that I've read from cover to cover, and I kind of almost finished Game of Thrones, but I didn't have the gumption and the impetus to read the final book. I'd gone through all of his books, Martin's the Game of Thrones books, up until the Dance of Dragons, the last book, which was split into two. I read the first book of the last book, but not the second one, if that makes sense. And then I said that I was never going to read that. And then if the final book looks like it's going to come out, no, not the final book, his 6th book, Winds of Winter. If it looks like it's going to come out and it's coming, the date's been set in stone, I vowed to read all of the books from cover to cover to prepare myself for the release of that. So until that happens, they're on the bookshelf gathering dust right now, as is the Witcher books as well, which I read two of, or 1.5 actually, or maybe 1 3/4. And the two books that I'd read were the two short stories books, which, you know, were pretty good. But the main books and the main story, then, you know, I didn't even get around to doing that. I only read on holiday, you see, so I've got no holidays booked this year yet. Anyway. 75% of book 6 definitely done after nearly 12 years. Which means there's only another, what? 4 years to go. Yeah, I'll get round to reading the Witcher books. I just need to be on holiday, because I can only read on holiday. If I try to read here, I've got too many things to do. I'm doing this, I'm playing football, I'm going out and drinking with friends, I'm working, you know, and if I'm not doing any of that, then I tend to just want to just chill out, you know, maybe play a bit of Football Manager, maybe watch a bit of some YouTube videos, and that's me done for the week. Think I've got time to sit and read books? What is this madness? Audiobooks. Yeah, you see, I can't also, I mean, that's also could be a thing, but when I'm like listening to books or audiobooks, I like to listen to them and do nothing else. I'm not this kind of person that can have them playing in the background whilst I'm doing other stuff, because I can't multitask very well. So if I'm going to listen to an audiobook, like you know, the books that I listen to, generally speaking, then yeah, I can't be doing anything else. Although the Game of Thrones books, it will be the audiobooks that I do listen to rather than physically read them when I get round to going through them again. Although we know that the poor fella died in 2017, 2018, who narrated the Roy Dotrice that narrated the audiobooks. So that's sad. So, but well, I'll still listen to him. So yes, before we crack on, who am I playing as in Football Manager? I started out as Hereford. I decided to do not like a full journeyman save kind of thing, but basically I said to myself, because normally I take a team from the Vanarama and up to the heights of the Premier League and wherever else I can take them before I get bored and turn the game off after several hundred hours. Whereas this time I thought, you know what, I'm going to start in the Vanarama north-south. Whoever I start as random select, and I picked Hereford. And I'm going to just go through, and if I see any other jobs that take my fancy, then I'm going to take them and hop around a little bit this time. So I got Hereford to the League 2, and we were in the promotion spots of League 2, and I got offered a job interview for Burton Albion, who were 20th in League 1, but of course have absolutely fantastic facilities, because their facilities are St George's Park, which is the England camp facilities. So they've got state-of-the-art training and youth facilities, which is pretty good. So I went to the interview and did my interview, and they turned me down. So I was like, well, you asked me for an interview. I mean, I don't do many interviews in that game because I tend to stick with one team, but I'm like, if you're going to offer me an interview, clearly you want my services, so it's like, why have you turned me down? Anyway, that got me thinking that if Burton are offering me a job, then maybe another League One team might offer me a job, because clearly I've got the required reputation and people have seen what I've done with Hereford and might want my services. So I saw... About a month after the Burton interview, carried on playing with Hereford. I thought, it's fine, I'll be in League 1 myself soon enough, if all goes to plan. And let me turn this off. My phone is usually on silent, but I installed, I've got a Ring doorbell now. That, you know, one of those camera jobbies. So your phone has to be not on mute to hear the doorbell when it's pressed, you see. So we were just trialling it earlier. What a fandangle piece of technology that is. Anyway, we'll get to that later. So no, we haven't started yet. I'm blathering on about Football Manager because somebody asked. So anyway, I saw another team in League One that caught my fancy, caught my eye. Swansea caught my eye because they were languishing in 18th. They were predicted to finish first. They'd just recently been relegated from the Championship, so they clearly had the the team to do the job, but the manager, for whatever reason, was really crap and not doing a good job. So I went for the Swansea interview and got the Swansea job. So I took the Swansea job, and they had a fantastic team for League One. So did a little bit of trimming and a little bit of wheeling and dealing in the January transfer, and I've got them from 18th up to 3rd at the moment with 10 games to go. So completely changed their fortunes. And where are Burton? They're in the relegation zone. So not that I'm bitter or anything like that, but you could have had my services and you turned me down. So shame on you, and look where Swansea are. Ha 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 ha. So yes. So I'm currently third in the League One with Swansea. If we don't get promoted, next season will be rather interesting because I'm losing, I think I'm losing 10 players. Either to because the loans have expired, or they want to leave because they don't want to be in League One. They want to be in the Championship. Oh, my heart bleeds for you people. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a complete rework of the team. And it would be easier to do it in the Championship, I think, than in League One, because we'll have to maybe scrimp and save a little bit if we remain in League One. So anyway, so there you go, folks. And that's my little story of Football Manager. Right, anyway, let's go on to talk about this CK2, because that's what we're here for, right? You guys are sat listening to me talking about something completely different. But, for the first 15 minutes, it's always a bit of preamble. Right, okay, so Last of Us Episode 5 came out on Friday. I saw that, I watched that. And why is it that every damn single episode... apart from episode 4, maybe. Or maybe... but every single damn episode seems to tug on the old heartstrings and, is full of doom and gloom and, tears are shed. What the hell, man? Don't watch it if you need lifting up. Whatever. That's, bloody hellfire. So, yeah, I watched that. So, don't worry, we're not going to spoil anything here. We don't spoil, but, yeah, it was a good one. Really enjoyed it. Although, interesting point, before I start playing this game, sorry. I've got another 3 minutes. Clearly I've got no blinds. I've mentioned this before. Got new windows put in on Tuesday. Took the all blinds off, waiting to have some new blinds or shutters. I would prefer shutters installing. Until I get those done, there's nothing on my windows, which is a pain in the ass right now because people can clearly see what I'm doing if they're nosy enough. But yeah, I pinned 2 towels on the back window here when I was watching The Last of Us yesterday, because I watched it yesterday morning. Because the sun was glaring on the screens, and I'm like, I can't watch this. The Last of Us is dark. Not just like dark, but physically the screen is dark. And the sun's shining means I can't see the screen. So I hung 2 towels up. And, I mentioned it in the Fun 1 video. So, and clearly it did the job. But now the towels are down, because it looks grotesque, having 2 towels stuck. Anyway, first of all, so I got a quote. I got a quote for the shutters, right? This window is a big window, fair enough. It's a big room, it's a big window. It's a fairly large window. Guess how much they quoted me for wooden shutters? Guess how much? There's a big window. There's 2 side openers. Wooden shutters. You can open the shutters, and then the shutters go up and down to block the. They're like blinds, but there's posher blinds. Guess how much? For one bay window. 500, 160, 300. No, try 1,200. Try that. Would you be having shutters at that price? Because I'm certainly not. Jesus Christ. £1,200 they quoted me for wooden shutters. I was like, okay, I won't be using your company then. I thought Hillary's was extortionate. Clearly you're all at it. So I've got another company coming from Barnsley, from South Yorkshire, all the way to sunny Leeds, on Tuesday for another quote. But the thing with the company from Barnsley is they've got UPVC shutters. So I think UPVC shutters will be cheaper than wooden shutters, because I think the price of wood at the moment is pretty high. So I'm thinking UPVC shutters might be a bit cheaper. If they're not much cheaper, then I'm going to have to cancel my want of having shutters and maybe just have fitted wooden blinds instead as a happy medium. Fitted wooden blinds, I'm hoping, might be about 400 quid or something like that. A bit more reasonable, you know. 1,200 quid. Cost as much as the windows themselves. Yeah, I know they do, but I couldn't give a rat's monkeys. The alternative would be to buy wooden shutters and fit them yourself. You'd probably get it for half that price. But yeah, I want somebody professional to install them, to be honest, rather than the next door neighbour, who would be capable, but you know. Anyway, so there you go. That was my tale of woe for the week. No wooden shutters for me. Okay, so here we are then. So we are. Let's now crack on with the game. Lord Myles of Amberley, Myles Topcliffe. Here he is in the flesh. The amber hair, flowing locks, blue eyes of true man of the Topcliffe dynasty. Doopy doopy doo. The line on the unpause button is not what? What line? Oh, gambling reference. Get some DIY shutters. My version of DIY shutters would be a piece of paper taped over the damn windows. Jesus Topcliffe. Yes, Jesus Topcliffe has a pet cat. Now the pet cat expires in 3/14. Now I don't think this is saying the cat's going to be dead in 8/3/14, but just the benefits that the pet cat brings will expire. Our pet cat's clearly just a young whippersnapper right now, so he'll be with us for at least 20 years, because that's how long cats live, in about 20 years, bless them. They live quite long lives, cats. So we had to name the cat. Now nobody has suggested any names for cats, so I'm going to name the cat. I have had one cat. We have had, as a family, one cat. We're a dog family, you see. But we did have one cat. And the cat was called Tiddles. So that's going to be the name of Miles's cat. Tiddles. Oh, Finley, there you go, Tiddles. Well done. Mittens is quite a nice cat name. Was Tiddles a good cat? I can't remember. I was very young when we got Tiddles. I dare not tell you what happened to Tiddles, to be honest with you. It's quite awful, but I played football before this stream. I'm a bit thirsty. Did Tiddles reach an expiration date? Well, all things reach an expiration date. It may have been a premature expiration date, unfortunately. Right, so Tiddles is our cat. So now turning to my child, Eric Topcliffe, Eric Jr., or the only Eric that's alive, really. We need to, well, we don't need to do it right now, but we are going to focus on duty. First focusing on duty and diligence. And as a diligent sort ourselves, encouraging diligence in one's child is certainly a noble thing to do. We need a fighter. No, we don't. We don't need fighters around here. We let our mouths do the fighting. So that's him, and we're actually his educator, which is perfectly fine for now. We're quite happy to be tutoring our only child. Brelina is our fighting daughter. Brelina. She's going to be a kick-ass knight. Right, so that's that thing. That's that sorted. We could also betroth him to someone, although there's nobody that we wish to betroth him to at the moment. I had a look around all of the lords of the Stormlands, and nobody is living up to our expectations. So nobody suitable for my little Eric right this instant. But we'll keep an eye out as a team, and if somebody noticeable comes along, then we'll have a look. But that's it. Now, if anybody read the Discord server, then you will have realised that somebody has returned to our court that we do not wish to be in our court. That is our rival. Our rival has returned because he got married to Lysanne. Matrilineally, therefore he came back to our court. I feel like this is a ploy. Your father got rid of me, but now here I am again. Ha ha ha. Well, here you are again. Yes, now we could have many other things and do other things and maybe even duel our rival if we use a certain focus, but no. Clearly, just I liken this to the fact that he's hammering on the gates. Let me in, my wife's here. Look, I'm married, she's in court, I'm going to join her, you see. Look, and we take one look and it's like whispers in the guard's ear. No, they're not coming in. They're banished. So, basically, turning them away from the gates. He tried to infiltrate, and he failed. Get out of it, Gallard, or whatever the hell you call yourself, you stupid moron. So he tried to return and clearly got turfed away from the gatehouse. As for Myles Topcliffe, ambition-wise, I can't see him having a massive burning desire to join his liege's council right now. I mean, obviously, if we are asked, we wouldn't turn it down. But to be there at the moment, I think we just want a little bit of a peaceful start to our reign. Let's get our feet under the table, learn the intricacies of rulership before we start branching out. Not saying we'll never want a place in the council, but right now, not our top priority. But what is our top priority is we're a nice, shy, retiring kind of fella, content with his lot in life, and the kind of person that's probably not like his father. When it comes to sleeping around, and therefore wants to devote his early days, his early time, at working on that relationship, a strong family bond, as the bedrock to our success. So wants to fall in love. So we'll see if that works out, and also family focus. We're going to bring our son up right. We're going to look after our siblings where we can. I mean, 2 of them have now left our court. But we're going to be a man of the family, close-knit family, community, and use that to hopefully be at the basis of our strength. But it could also be our biggest weakness, I suppose, if it goes all horribly wrong, because people could get to us through our family, you see. They know how close we are to them, capturing family members and stuff could give them some leverage, but we'll see. We'll certainly see how that transpires. There's the vassal opinions. Only one vassal has a negative opinion. We've got 14 people at court right now, and none of the alliances carried over. We have tried to reach out to family members, families, such as the Karens and the Penroses, and who else have we met? The Estermonts, all the lords and high lords that that my father had alliances with, and basically none of them want to know. Like, would you like to continue the alliance that you had with my? No, thanks. We're all right, thank you. We'll see how you fare first before we pledge any allegiance to you. You could be a useless ruler, they say, behind our back. Or maybe to our fade, though, behind our back, clearly. Right, so the biggest task is filling our court, our council, rather. Now, I liken this fella to be a man who was going to allow the council some degree of freedom to help him out with his affairs. Maybe not quite so formally with giving them too much power, but we might do. We might start to give council a bit more say as a man that trusts his council and has the council help with decision making. The great delegator, but that before we start that, we need a council. So. We'll start with the easy things. Derwald, sterling job for our father, trustworthy man, honourable man, an old and wise fella, clearly is going to continue in his role. The spy master, we're going to change our spy master a little bit, and we're going to promote Osmera, who is the daughter of Sir Barristan Selmy, although a bastard child, nonetheless pretty good at all things intrigue. So she shall be the one that we place our trust in. We need a maester and a septon, which both cost money, of which we don't have any right now, but when we do, we'll send to the Citadel for a maester, and we'll send for a septon. And that just leaves 3 positions: the castellan, the master at arms, and the treasurer. Now, and the designated regent, which clearly it's going to be my wife, a man of family, and I mean she's not too shabby. So clearly, is going to be my most trusted right hand there. So there you go. So we're actually going to go out and find ourselves people to fill the rest of these positions. So I liken this to the fact that we've had perhaps our Justicar or whatever put the feelers out there for for persons that might fit the bill, word on the grapevine and all that. And the first person who has caught our fancy is Brian. Here he is. Good old Brian is the Justicar of Galemont at the moment, but yes, he's willing to join our court, and he's got a semi-decent stewardship skill and good diplomacy, just in case he needs to do a bit of talking as our right hand as well. So there you go. So he's going to come along quite nicely. And then we've also got an this one is quite easy to slip into place. This is our brother-in-law, my wife's brother. So she's tapped him up. So that's pretty cool. He's attractive. He's a bit dull, but hey, he's only collecting taxes. Stubborn, ambitious. He's not got the best of traits, but he's family and semi-competent in his job, we're sure. So he's coming along as our treasurer, our brother-in-law, keeping it in the family. Common theme here. Master at Arms, we have a man called Theo. I always quite like to have, military men with some memorable traits and stuff. The great giants of the past being our great marshals and commanders. Morton Terry, our friendly giant from CK2 AGOT's tail. Now we have the strong, club-footed Theo, who will be our master at arms. The clubby one. Clearly able, just got a bit of a club foot. Perhaps that's his biggest strength, because people see him and think he's a soft touch because he's got a club foot, and then suddenly you surprise him, Although it's martial, perhaps more so than fighting ability. Although fighting, he's not horrendous. Club-footed -40. Oh, Jesus. It's quite a hindrance. But nonetheless, as a marshal at least, he's pretty spiffing. So that's that sorted. And then there's Eldon, who is a Westerman. That's not you, though. You're the wrong Eldon. Where's the other Eldon? Was it you? No. 20. Commander. Oh, it is you. It is you. Apologies. So this guy is Eldon Craycall. He's coming across because he's going to be our commander. And then we have another fella by the name of... a courtier. Here you go. He's in the Reach, not too far away. He's a knight and a skilled fighter. He's also a hunter, which helps with martial, diligent, a bit ruthless, but his fighting ability is 95. So a pretty able bodyguard if ever I saw one. So he's coming across to be our one of our bodyguards. Sandor Clegane is willing to come to court. What? Excuse me? Did I not... have I missed this? Where is he? Where was he? It's probably easier to do it this way, right? No? Where did you see that? Sandor. Oh, there. Oh! What's his fighting ability? 95! Sir Sandor Clegane of House Clegane is burned. He can, strong, groomed, trained fighter, knight, duelist, selfish, humble, deceitful, content, and brave. He's got 2 kids. He's got a wife. And he's willing to come to my court. Where is he at the moment? He's a Master at Arms of Fang Tower. Oh, we've got to bring him. We've got to bring him. Yeah, he's took a knighthood, yeah. We've got to... Big difference from the books. Yeah, big difference. Yeah, just like Sir Barristan Selmy, we're going to have to bring him. If we see any famous characters from the books or the shows that are clearly willing to come to our court, then we're going to have to bring them. We're going to have to bring them. So we've got now 2 very good bodyguards, both with 95 fighting ability. That's right, Miles. You bring them all clambering to us. Well, I draw the line at the mountain, though. It's going too far. Right, Renly. We're going to try to sway him. Going to try to sway him. Justicar, improve diplomatic relations with Renly, if you don't mind. Because, oh yeah, the mountain is dead. Is he? Well, when Sandor comes across, we'll check the family tree out. So yeah, we're going to befriend Renly simply because it pays to be in the good books of your liege, I suppose. But also, if we do, or when we finally do, start to eye up Blue Grove, which will eventually happen, we need to limit. We need to limit. Oh, did I put him in King's Landing? Oh, I'm supposed to put him in Storm's End. Oh, I've put him in the wrong place. Stupid idiot. How long? He's going to have to stay there for a year. Oh no, for 6 months. Okay, just send a good word to the king. It's fine. I did. I put him in the wrong. I put him in the wrong place. I was supposed to put him in Storm's End. Never mind. Dear. And then we're gonna get Brelina tutored by. I was gonna get Brelina tutored by Theo, our club-footed Master at Arms. But now that Sandor Clegane is coming to court, I'm going to get my Brelina tutored by Sandor Clegane. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Surely. It's got to be done. Our own Arya and Hound. Exactly. Look at it, we've got our own little Arya and Hound. So is that everybody willing to come to court? So anybody want to see anything else before we start the ball rolling? So a lot of that stuff will go away eventually. Right, so let's quickly just take a quick check on Rob, because he's the one that's causing the most problems at the moment. He's set up a war with Hoster Tully for the... He's trying to take the entirety of the Trident, which is quite a bold move. And it's 12% in favour of Lord Hoster at the moment, which is hopefully the way it's going to go. We don't want Rob taking another Lord Paramountser here. Right, how's Robert doing? I think somebody's asking about Robert. Look at him. He's made it to age 50. He's done pretty well. He's got lover's pox. We know that from before. But other than that, he's still looking relatively well. He's a tyrant. He's a fat tyrant. But nonetheless, I mean, he's still soldiering on quite nicely. He looks glorious. I know, doesn't he just? Loving life with his little Lannister wife. Rob is becoming one of the most famous people. I know, isn't he just? He's caused quite the scene. I mean, I kind of want him to take the Trident, because it'd be another great string to his bow. You know, after executing kids, lopping the heads off babes, causing quite the stir in the Northern Realms. I want to see if there's any new families in the north and the religion map of it. Well, we can quickly check the religion map before we carry on. Faith of the Seven there. Faith of the Seven probably turning in most provinces. Is that what you wanted to see? Is that what you were after? In terms of the houses, we can check on those, as you said, in due course as we're going along. Right. How's Darling of the Vale doing? The Darling of the Vale. He's 61. He's still alive. His heir has got one eye. He's 31. His son, One-Eyed Jack. A lustful, greedy, temperate, yet kind. Temperate and greedy. How does that work? I shall eat everything in sight, but only a little bit. Bring me duck, bring me goose, bring me pheasant, bring me boar, bring me it all, and I shall just have one mouthful of each dish. Thank you very much. How is Little John doing across the sea? Okay, let's see how Little John's doing. I can never remember how to find John the best way, but probably looking at it this way. Look at sister of Ed, Lyanna, and then Babe, children, Aemon Targaryen. There he is. Go to him. He's in Dreos. Is he? At court in Valisar. There he is. He's got a lot of claims, clearly. Loves his liege lord. Are they lovers? No, they're just friends. He's friends with Lady Nilna of Valisar. Interesting. He's married with a daughter. Yep, married to some random person and has a little daughter. Fyranya Targaryen. The Targaryen line continues. Now 6 living members. Rhaenys Aegon. Oh, he's now a Septon. Septon Aegon. Oh, interesting. Viserys has come of age, who is now a knight and has had a daughter. He's 37. Married Dakella and had Rhaella, who looks to have a bit of a goatee going on. Was it just my eyes? Oh, she's got a goatee beard. High Valyrian, temperate, honest, diligent and skilled fighter. She looks actually pretty decent. She's 16. I wonder if we could betroth her to anybody, invite to court. I know, arrange a betrothal. Too young, clearly. It'd be quite interesting. Right, anyway. So there we go, folks. I think everything is done. So unless anybody's got any last things that they want to check, we're going to set the ball rolling right now. Are we ready? She looks like Purdy. Okay, let's go. We're going to get a load of people coming to court right now, aren't we? Let's get the court set up and get everything set up. And don't forget, we're still not even done with our father's funeral yet. But it is a private. Okay, so our rival has ended the scheme. We're going to not go too lavish on the food. It's only a small family affair. I mean, there's almost an argument that we're not going to spend too much on food. You know, because it is literally... Did we pick family only? I think we picked family only for the funeral. So considering it's only family, then we don't have to spend too much on food, technically speaking. So everybody shall eat in moderation. This is a time for mourning the loss of our father, not for indulgence, I'm afraid. So there you go. Right, here comes Brian Swigert, who is our castellan. Let's pop him into position right this instant and have him oversee the realm for now. Well done, sir. And here comes Sir Sandor Clegane. He's here in the flesh. Let's have a look at the family tree. Gregor died under suspicious circumstances a couple of years ago, age 46. Yeah, died under suspicious circumstances. The mountain that rides. Yes, well, you're riding no longer, are you, sir? No, you're not. Right, so Mr. Sandor Clegane has got an intricate web weaver. I kind of... he's a trained fighter. He's not the best... I mean, he's not possibly the best, is he? Is he? He's not the best when it comes to education, I would say. So as much fun as it would be to have him tutor brilliant, I don't think he's the best candidate. I think we'll stick with our original plan. He's going to be a bodyguard, though. And here comes Axel, who's actually a skilled fighter. An incompetent steward. And here comes Eldon Craycall, who's also somebody. And Sir Simon Penrose too. All they come with their little baggage. And here's Theo too. So we're probably gonna as they bring all their loved ones with them. Going to be oversubscribed at the court again, I reckon. 26, yeah. We're a couple of characters over the court. Exactly. So yeah, let's get the positions sorted here. So Eldon is actually the best. Oh, there he is, Mr. Clubfoot. We'll have Mr. Clubfoot as the Master at Arms. He's a trained fighter. So actually he's probably not the best, actually, to be training our daughter either, to be honest with you. So he's in. And he's going to just train some bloody troops for now. The Treasurer, Simon Penrose, here he comes. My brother-in-law. So here's our council. Minus a Maester and a Septon, of course. We'll get them in due course when the money allows it. But for the rest of them, they're quite an able council, which we're going to need because they're going to be the ones that's going to be running the show, really, whilst we're focusing on more joyful things like, I don't know, family, for example. So, right, minor titles, bodyguards. I'll take all of you. Sandor Clegane clearly would make a good bodyguard, as will Axel. But we also have two interesting ones here. We've got Lysen and we've got Karen. Lysen and Karen. Interesting. Let's have a look at their fighting ability. I mean, who's to say that women can't be bodyguards? Clearly they can. And who would suspect it? They could be so inconspicuous, and when the time comes, boof! It's like, what the hell, she can fight, can't she? Aha, yes, she can. Yeah, never underestimate the power of a trained woman. Just ask Brienne. Right, so we'll see what their stats are like before we assign them. Commander, obviously we brought Eldon in to be a commander. We'll leave Glendon of Logres Town in position. So that's the council positions, and the only other one that I wanted to assign was the cupbearer, because it's a functional role, and we don't want to be poisoned, so we're going to entrust our cup bearing responsibilities to our brother-in-law. Again, keep it in the family. He's also got a decent opinion of us, and we kind of like him as our brother-in-law. So we'll give him the cupbearer role. Hopefully, won't see us poisoned, and the other ones will dish out when notable deeds have been done. Right, now, who were these two women that were available to become bodyguards? Let's have a look at them, shall we? So we had Caron, who's got 40 fighting ability, skilled fighter, but craven. You see, we don't want a craven bodyguard, I'm afraid. And who was the other one? Lysen. Oh, Sandor's wife. Fighting ability 60. Brave, temperate, diligent. All right. Okay. Wife and husband bodyguard pairing. I think she qualifies. I think she qualifies. Good grief! Don't cross either. Cross one, you've got two to deal with. So we've got 3 bodyguards, we've got 2 commanders, and a decent marshal. I think we've got it covered. Our inner circle. I think we're well. Cupbearer, brother-in-law, wife, regent. We've got the bodyguard sorted. I think we're protected well enough. I think we've got an able council. I think we have the means now to be able to soldier on, do what we need to do with people just giving us sage advice. So, the next thing that we have to determine is who is Berlina going to get trained by. Search court. So what am I doing? Search court. There we go. I'm looking for the best fighting ability person. 2, 2, 2. Any skilled fighters? There's Axel, who is a skilled fighter. There's this Charon Craven woman. Well, of all these candidates, really, it's I'd say it's Axel. There's a formidable fighter who will come to court. There's a formidable fight. Oh, was there a formidable? Well, oops, a daisy. Okay. So there's nobody that was going to join the court for that's a formidable fighter, apparently. Which is fine. So we're going to have to, I think what we're going to have to do is I think we're going to have to entrust it to one of our bodyguards. Sir Axel, 34, skilled fighter. He's also a knight as well, and a hunter as well. Diligent, gregarious, ruthless, arbitrary, brave. Well, what's he called? Axel? As the best fighting man of the court, I think it's. I think it has to be done, doesn't it? I think it has to be done. So there you go. So Axel, our bodyguard and tutor. Our court is oversubscribed, which means we should really probably get rid of some more people. But, I mean, I still don't know what the... oh, there you go. Court expenses will increase if there's too many people in court. So it's actually affecting us financially. Ooh. Maybe some people have to be booted out. If there's anybody that jumps out that's like, who are you? Like Willis, for example. Who's he? Serves no purpose. Willis. Who are you? Unlanded, no family, just some random Joe who ambled in and is going to have to amble out, I'm afraid. Off he pops. Alaric Rogers. See, he was my father's friend, I'm sure. Was he my father's buddy? Was married to Maria House Rogers. Oh, he was part of the original family that owned Amberley before we booted them out. And he's got a kid as well. I don't want to boot somebody out with a child. Boot them out onto the street. Seems a bit harsh to me. Boot a man and his kid out. Darla Hogg. Who's she? Eldon's wife. Rogar Terry Morton. Ralph Buckler. William. So who are you again? You're married to Penrose. Karenna. Liera. Oh, married to Alan Rogers, who's also a courtier. Hang on. A torturer. A ruthless torturer. My father's lover. Remember that saga? And who is he? He's also not a man of... and a selfish man. Trusting. House Rogers. I think they've both got to go. Leave. And you. Take your wife with you. Thank you. There we go. So a bit of trimming of the court. some of the hangers-on, cut the ties, find your own lot in life. So a little bit of trimming there, but other than that, I think we're good. Hello, Jack Rose, welcome. Ah, well, you see, CK2, gotta be done. You get a bigger court if you're a High Lord? I would think so, yes. I think so. Right, anyway, let's carry on. Let's start this ball rolling. We haven't even hardly moved. Anyway, we're just mourning our father right now. It's time of mourning. Okay, so we got some revocation of titles going on. The Bloody Gate, revoked by the Darling of the Vale. Let's see what today's session brings, shall we? All the guests have arrived, aka close family, and we're now feasting with meagre offerings. Feasting in honour of our father. Have you missed much? Do you know what? Considering we've been playing for an hour, you've not missed anything hardly at all. We've just created our council. I've chatted some nonsense for 20 minutes, and got our commanders and stuff. And now, literally, is us really properly starting the game an hour later. A petitioner by the name of Sir Andrew Athen requests remedy, stating that he has been dispossessed of his lands by armed thugs and that part of his domain has been sold. He claims the men came in force and ploughed his land, claiming it to be part of their liberty. He claims now to have nothing, where he was once accustomed to serve the Lord with loyalty. Send some men to restore order and peace. I can only grant you refuge. And what do you want me to do? Well, I mean, my wife is just, isn't she? Yeah, my wife is just, and I can't see us being too different, to be fair. Clearly, this is not on. My father fought hard against such slights and what do you call them, poachers and all that kind of jazz. We can't allow this kind of thing to happen. Now, this is going to put us into debt. Seems we can't catch a break monetarily at the moment, but yes, we need to deal with this situation. We can't allow armed thugs running roughshod over our realm. And so the wait for a maester and a septum continues on. The funeral. Okay, we've read this before, but yeah, we as the eldest child place the stones on our father's eyes. Yeah, we all say our goodbyes, and then we finally open the doors to the rest of the wider court and the vassals, should they wish to pay their respects after we have made our exit and allowed them time to mourn the loss of their noble lord, Lord Eric, whilst we retire to our chambers for quiet contemplation for several days. Of course, we quite liked our father. And our treasurer does need to work. Raise city taxes. That could be a possibility. Lord Paramount Rob the Evil has inherited Castle of the Drunkard's Tower from Lothar Elister. So anyway, let's have a look at what some of the houses have taken over up here. So we've got Lady Paramount Damie of the... No, that's the wrong tree I'm looking at here. Rob, there we go. Roose Bolton, most powerful of his vassals. We've got Martin the Unready. So who's he? White Harbour. Still... Oh, it's Manderley. The Manderleys still have White Harbour. You've got the Broken Branch, House Felly. Hang on. You've got Benjen Holham of Last Hearth. Master Arthur of Glover of the Wolfswood, House Glover, still there. Riswell of the Rills. House Blandish of Bear Island. Roose Flint of Flint's Finger. Tall Hearts are still there. Cassell, Jory Cassell, still here. Weybridge of Barrowton. Serwins, Castle Serwin, so they're still in power there. Lord Willis of the Neck of House Bardsley. That's a new house just been put there, it seems. So there you go. That's not everybody, but just get a bit of a flavour there. I think there's a couple of new houses. Right, every ruler needs to go out and meet the peasants in person from time to time, just to make sure they all know you still exist, if nothing else, especially when you're new to power. Just to make sure they know you. As you visit the locals of Rainwood, you speak very frankly about what you think of them, something that they took great offence in, it seems. You look back to ensure that your guards are there to keep you out of harm's way, only to notice that they have all gone to the local tavern. Before you know it, the peasants begin to throw things at you. What the hell have we said? What the hell have we said? We're a kind person. Perhaps we've blithered. Perhaps we've stumbled over our words. No, I didn't mean that. I'm a kind man, really. Throwing rotten tomatoes at us. I could run to Master Axel and hide there, or I could just outrun them. Ooh, no, I think we need to run to Master. Who's Master Axel? We're just going to run to the nearest person to keep us safe. Run! As you get closer, you can see Master Axel standing in a doorway, waving at you. Come here, come! Lord Myles, I'm here. Come here! You hurry towards him, and once inside, Axel quickly closes the door. Safe at last. Who would ever have thought the peasants would be so easily insulted? Oh, okay, so yeah. Thank you, I owe you one. We owe him a favour. We owe him more than a flipping favour. We could have been dead before we've even started, trampled by a peasant mob. What the hell did we say to them? Let's ruffle their feathers. Okay, winter is coming again. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. No, I didn't mean it like that. Well, now did you mean it then? I'm not good at this public speaking kind of situation. Oh, for God, why am I here? Why did somebody else do this job? Set my Castellan out or something. I really hope Lord Paramount Renly is doing well. I wonder if could be something I could do for him to help him in his endeavours. I will simply ask him. Yes. Let's see what we can rustle up in our friendship with Lord Renly here. Okay, so Lord Paramount Renly was more than happy to talk to me about his struggles and aspirations. In fact, he seems to have questions for me as well. Oh, happy, lovely, jubbly, look at that. Look at that. Touched. We're all touched. Lack of funds will be gone. Vicious rumours will soon go too. In 4 years' time. And then, we'll be in a bit more of his good graces, And we can go to war for Blue Grove pretty much whenever we're ready. When we're not bankrupt, clearly. Because we do have, of course, this claim. Oh, it's a weak claim now. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Varamir Sixskins has usurped the title Hold of Greengard, Hold of the Torches, Hold of the Long Barrow, Hold of the Sable Hall, Hold of Hoarfrost, Hold of Stone... What's happening here? What's happening? The wall has fallen. What? What's happened? What's going on? Hold of Greyguard. Hold of Sentinel Stand. Hold of Westwatch by the Bridge. Chiefdom of the Shadow Tower. Hold of Woodswatch by the Pool. Hold of Oaken Shield. Queen's Gate. Hold of Deep Lake. Night Fort. My king, we have a report from the far north of Westeros that the wall has fallen to the wildlings. They attacked the wall in great numbers and have overwhelmed the defences of the Night's Watch. Lord Commander Bowen Marsh has taken the survivors south and is trying to galvanise a counter-attack. It's put from behind bars. The wall has fallen. Now what's... Oh! Holy cow! The wall has fallen. Look at that. Castle Black. Yeah, King Varamir Sixskins has taken control of the wall. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, we'll see what that does for us. We're doomed. The king in the far north, yes. Varamir Sixskins, 58. Oh dear. His army is small, yeah it is. The barbarians are approaching. Okay, well at least we're as far south as we need to be away from that little problem. Nothing, no concern of ours. And we are winning over good old Renly. Right, now can we move our Justicar? 24th of third moon. 10 days we can move him to the right position. Move him to the right position here. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There you go, sir. There you go. Right, now that we no longer have bankruptcy happening to us, we might be getting back up to our full monthly income, hopefully. New important decisions. Ask courtiers to leave court. Oh my god. Oh no, we're still won over. That's why. How many pets does he have? Who? The king beyond the wall? Has he got loads of pets? Oh, he's divvied them out now. Divvied all the lands out. Where has he gone? Oh, he's there. A shadow cat, a snow bear, and a wolf. He's got a fair few. Yeah, he's got a fair few pets. Thought we were bad. Cats and falcons and boars. Interesting. We really don't make much money in this mod. I think I don't know. I don't think we seem to make a little bit of, but it's because we are over our court size. We're paying court expenses, so we need to pitch somebody else out of our court. Unfortunately, now Ella. Oh, I feel really bad. She was our former spy master, so I can't kick her out. Corian Catherine, Axel, Andrew Athan, probably married to somebody. No, who is he? Andrew Athan, a giant of a man. He's just a courtier. I don't recognise him from anywhere. He's craven too. Can't fight. Can't do much else. Not married. Not got any kids. I wonder if this is the man that came to our court in the last session. Remember we saved a man from something? Anyway, look, he's serving no purpose to us, I'm afraid. We really must cut these... So we need to trim the excess here. Goodwin Gower is our... Well, he's not a rival, but he's a Gower. He's the heir, so he might go before of his own accord at some point. Quite a lot of kids and wives and stuff. Donnell is another character who is serving no purpose by the looks of it. Donnell. Not seeing much here from you, sir. No wives, no family, no name, no nothing. Go away. Honora is Sir Morton's lover. Was she? Oh, there she is. Oh, she's got no purpose. Had a child. Lover to... Oh! No, leave her in there. Take my brother off. We'll let him have his little ways. For now. If it starts costing us cash, it's a different matter. Right, we're back up to full cash. Which is 2 gold per turn. Which clearly is not going to do too much for us. Right, so this situation then. We've got a weak claim on Blue Grove. Oh, hang on. There, we have a new Blue Grove person. His father has just died. Well, I'll say just 3 months ago. But now Lord Quellan is in charge. Humble, gluttonous, arbitrary, honourable and brave. Ooh, there goes one of our reasons to wish to take Blue Grove. Crying shame. See, we can't claim it for ourselves because ours is a weak claim. So we could claim it for Sir Morton. So I can only press it against a female ruler. Regency. Title's already been contested in a claim or succession war. Titles the claimant is second or third in line to inherit. So why can't we press his claim or her claim and not our own claim? Corinna Kellington. Well, who's she in my court? Oh, she's married to Brian. Hers is a strong claim. But his isn't, so why would I press his claim? Weak claim. Anyway. That is what it is for now. Let me see here. I need a maester. Let's get my... Maester from the Citadel costs 20. A Septon would be just a regular... hang on. Employ new courtier. Septon. And here comes Septon John. Greedy, craven, deceitful and ruthless. Excellent. Not. That's the best we've got. We can't afford to be picky. Perform some charity, will you? The people need charity. They've thrown rotten tomatoes at me. We need to clearly win them over. Right, this is Robert the Rake. He's declared war on Magister Gilario II of Mere. Oh, he's claiming the whole of Mere. Hello, Alarby. Oh, it's a set. There's something weird where you can press other people's weak claims. So he's claiming Mere. So not content to just bring Pentos under the Iron Throne's rule. Now he's targeting me as well. Lord Myles, the realm is in a state of war, and as such I, as your liege lord paramount, command that you provide men to support my armies, so we can support the throne in this war, because Renly is supporting this war. We will not concern ourselves, or we will basically need a heads up. How do civil wars work? No, we know how they work, roughly. So, he's just claiming Salululu. He's claiming what? Oh, claim on Lolarulis. Why is he taking us across the narrow sea in a war with the entirety of Mir for some poxy little place whose name we can't even flippin' pronounce? Is that it there? Salorululus. We're claiming this little tiny bit in this great war that we're fighting. Oh, heavens help us. Right, well, considering that we are trying to befriend, we are a loyal man. Our father was a loyal man. We have no reason not to be at this time. And certainly we don't wish to get off on the wrong foot. So we will support the throne in our endeavours. Okay, so we have a septon. 20 gold we need to get a maester. During my visit to the court of Lord Paramount Renly Baratheon, I managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are. He sends his regards. Look at that! Well done, dear Wild! Keep up the good work! Keep up the good work! Keep up the good work. A son has been born. Simon Penrose and Caron Musgood have a little... twins! Just what we need when our court's already overflowing. Twins. Perfect, Mr. Penrose. Perfect. Why have one when you can have two for one? Happy days. Oh, right. Logras Field is now giving us tax, or Logras Town is giving us taxes. Our natural charm has helped the situation. Oh dear, that didn't sound good. Lord Ryam the Gross of Tumbleton has usurped the title Lordship of Torrent Peak from Lord Arthur of Torrent Peak. Wendell Wivers. I have no idea what's happening here. Another Sworn Shield. Caron. No. She's Craven. Council is discontent for not another year. Saying that they're a pliable bunch, bless them. We're hoping. No major decisions to make just yet. But yeah, the forces are amassing here. And Blue Grove is no longer on the cards at the moment because we've only got a weak claim. Which makes me wonder: do we set our Mr. Derwald to work again? Perhaps. Got no reason to really at the moment. What's about Rain House? How's Rain House faring? A content, shy, cynical, paranoid ruler, but not a tyrant. He seems to be doing a decent job, although he's taking life easy and is an adulterer. Me and Lord Renly, mutual respect there between the two of us, which is pretty nice. What? Lord Paramount Renly of the Stormlands claims to have proof that I have slandered him Just cause for arrest and imprisonment? What? Yes, I got 2 counties. We do have the parchments, of course, because my wife has got a strong claim on the parchments. She's probably whispering in our ears several times, and we keep trying to bat her off, but for how long? Rainhouse we can probably vassalise after getting the High Lordship. Yes, we could. It depends which one of the 2 we want to take now. Bye-bye, Myles. Oh, no. -50. Slandered. Did me? Oh, my God. I haven't slandered anything. This is lies. Who has done this? Who has spread these malicious rumours? We were getting on so well. Was that a new vassal then? It's a new vassal, yeah. Andrew has come along, but he's still positive, so that's fine. Right, how's this war going? I have noticed my master-at-arms, Theo Buckler, is a hard worker, and that everyone seems to like him. I'm deciding between having him heighten the morale of the knights. I'll try to recruit more men. Send him to heighten the morale of the knights, or recruit more men. Yeah, let's go with morale. Good old morale boost, why not? Dear me. So our plans to become bosom buddies with Renly the Truthful has taken a horrible turn for the worst, unfortunately. Which is fine. We're focusing on educating our child, so as if it doesn't matter. We're a man of family. I'm starting to think Karenna, my courtier, might fancy me. Clearly this is not appropriate, actually. Rob strangled a woman to death. Oh my God! Who was he strangled to death? Lopping off the head of kids isn't enough for you, Robert? Now you've got to strangle people with your bare hands? You flipping maniac! Who is this? Lady Shirel of Silverreed, burnt at the stake. Where's that latest kill? Is it the top one? There you go. Lady Ara of Cherwell, strangled to death. Wow. Wow. Okay, so who is the Lord? Who is the Lord of Cherwell now? Some little baby. Some little baby. Bloody hell. Right. How's the war with Hoster going? Not very well. Good. More men. We might have to defend ourselves soon. Myles must be wondering who did it. Somebody. It's clearly, yeah, clearly a plot. But who? Who? Oh, that's not good. Army of Lord Master Relafo. She was only 25. I know. Terrible. What a horrible ruler. Thank God we're miles away from him. If he was our Lord Paramount, we'd probably be in a game over situation now. Curious, I was as pleased as always when I saw the amount of coin in the coffers this morning. Really? We're clearly easily pleased. But looking at it now, the amount somehow seems less. Could it be that someone is stealing from me? So when I catch the thieving little rat, or first they take my gold and then what? No. Yeah, clearly when we catch them, we'll string them up by the knackers. Derwald Malwood has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in the aid of Ambly. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Didn't we knight him? Or didn't we give him a house? We've already given him a house. My father gave him a house. It will be seen as right and honourable to reward him with certain incomes and grants. So we owe him nothing. We shall arrange this reward, or we should grant him a knighthood. We shall grant him a knighthood. My father gave him a house. We shall give him a knighthood. You tried with Renly, but unfortunately somebody else scuppered your efforts. But your efforts were, well, they were good at the time. You were right. People would take advantage. Now people are robbing his coins, spreading foul slanders. Yeah. Get the feeling that we're being run roughshod over here. People taking the mick of our shy retiring ways. People taking the old Michael out of us. We're going to have to step up to the plate eventually. What will be the straw that breaks the camel's back, I wonder? Right, here's Lady Rhonda. Griffin's Roost, her husband's in prison by Howland Reed. Okay, so we're going to see if we can smooth things over with Renly here. Explain to him clearly that, does this look like the face of a man that would slander anybody? Clearly not. Clearly not. Okay, so that's worked. We've managed to... Okay, so the slander charge shouldn't last too much longer, actually. It's not a long thing. Another year, and that'll disappear. So then we'll be back, at least on speaking terms, which is positive. Our monthly expenses has gone up because I'm assuming that the troops that have been raised for this war we're paying slightly towards, I would assume. Is there a way to check out the expenses? What we're spending our money on? I've never used this before. I think you can get quite a lot of decent information from this, to be honest with you. It's quite a handy little screen. Looking at this. Independent states, wars, possible inheritances, our titles, total claimants, our claimants. This is quite cool. Kill list. Aegon the Conqueror. 58 kills. Bloody hell. Who was next? Tywin the Eagle, 39 kills. Robert, 28. You're languishing behind, my friend. Boromir, 6 skins, 20 kills. It's quite an interesting little screen. Now the Lady Paramount has beheaded somebody. Where's all these beheading things? Beheaded. Lord Paramount Daemir. The Vale haven't declared. So the people... 10% in Robert's favour. Oh, yep. Some of the armies have made it across the Narrow Sea. They are... they're taking it to... Oh, 49%. That's a big jump. When Robert has a war, he don't mess about, does he? I mean, other than the fact that we've got armies sat here doing nothing, and sat here doing nothing, maybe they're a defensive force, just patrolling in case the enemy come knocking. But yeah, seems like Robert's the defensive force. Hello, we've got 20,000 men up here. besieging Chittering Brook. I want to do something about it. It's just a suggestion. That county provides the doorway through Mia to the Dothraki. Tactical reason for taking it, perhaps. Interesting. Uh-oh. Curious, I was pleased as always when I saw the amount of coin in the coffers. More people trying to steal from me, and now I'm stressed. I'm stressed now. I've got my liege lord thinking I've slandered him. I've got people stealing from me coffers left and right and centre. Oh, what's happening? What's going on? Oh, Bruce Bolton is starting to make a move on some titles. Oh, what is going on? Oh, what's this? Master of Logres Town's opinion's changed. Oh, well, happy. At least my bloody vassals like me. Barely. Good lord. We need to do something about this. I think your brother-in-law is stealing from your coffers. What can my spy master do? She's already been set to try to scheme or build a spy network. That's an aggressive action. Sabotage. Scheming is defensive, right? Uncovering plots and discouraging black vassals. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! The peasants are arming themselves as well now. Talk about a smooth start to one's reign. Oh no! How old are we? We're okay, we're 28. We can't change. Can we change? Oh, we can change. Spy on suitable targets. I mean, have we had enough happen to us for us to think that we need to uncover what the hell is going on here? I think so, but we can't until another 3 years. But perhaps that might be a possibility, given all that is happening here. We have to find out who is doing this. Clearly something is amiss. Okay, a peace has been had, the title has been usurped, and the Iron Throne has got Tsar Lorius. Oh, the darling of the Vale has gone. Okay, so who's now in charge of the Vale? It's his one-eyed son, John. Oh no, that's another John fella. John Aaron II, with one eye. Can you be a competent John? Kind, temperate, yet greedy, lustful, diligent, with one eye scarred. I mean, he looks like he means business, but will he mean business? Remains to be seen. But there we go. Another change of power has occurred. Look at Miles's eyes. The more the merrier, yeah. House words come to bite us. Oh, the game is paused, sorry. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, he's decided to exile Raymond Tyrell. And my lord, news from Sunspear of a great trial at court. Lord Darren Shells was imprisoned by Prince Quentin Martell and stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Lord Dickon Manwoody presided over the trial. Look, this game, right? This game, sure. This is the second time now. This is the second time. Oh, for God's sake. Mr. Prisoner was ultimately found innocent of all charges and then released. Okay, fine. Oh, God. Not quite as good as Dick on Lips, but it's not far off. Oh, dearie me. What the hell's happened now? Who's this? Melise Selmy. I have grown tired of the cynical ways of Melise and her conviction that everybody lies. It's because she's cynical. Maybe we think that she's had something to do with our downfall. Oh, she's got a strong claim to the High Garden, strong claim to High Garden, strong claim to the Kingdom of the Reach. She's got a strong claim on the Reach. Jesus, she's quite an. How's she got all these claims? I never lie. Okay, well, we're not happy with her for whatever reason. Yeah, she's in our court and she's got some high up claims, man. Something about Baelish there. Has Baelish had his fingers taken off? Mid-law point. No, Baelish is still there. Still just the one thing. 47. Look at the state of his face. Well, our Lord hasn't seen fit to put us on his council yet. Not a bad thing. Just continuing to spend time with our wife. The court is running, the council is running itself. Everything is just nice and steady. Blue Grove. Can't push any claims on it because we only have a weak claim. As the day drags on, seemingly never ending, you can barely keep your eyes open. You seem to have no energy. I have got fatigue. Something is wrong. I am not well. I am stressed and now fatigued. We can't. Rulership is not for us, it seems. Miles is not coping very well. People are nicking from his treasury. Our court is continually expanding to the point that it's always oversubscribed. It's costing us a fortune. It's hard work ruling. How did my father do it? I can't understand it. It's just people badgering you every 5 minutes. Get a maester. We don't have one. We can't afford one just yet. We need to wait till we've got 20 gold, I believe. Send for a maester. Yeah, cost 20 gold. We need to rid ourselves of some courtiers here again. Somebody mentioned one that could be gotten rid of. I mean, Melise Selmy, but unfortunately, Honora. She is the lover of my brother, right? Would my brother ever forgive us? Is she in our court? No, she left. What would my brother think if I banished his lover? Oh my God. John. This is Septon John. Okay, so Alaric Rogers is an original Rogers. Was married to Mariah Parson. Oh, but he's got a kid. Oh. God damn it. Oh, Brelina is of age. She's 16. She's come of age. She's a poor fighter, a dutiful commander. She's got 0 fighting ability. Oh, she's still a child. Has she come of age or what? 26? Oh, she's literally just come of age. Just this second. Oh, a sudden shooting pain strikes at our chest. Oh, got chest pains now. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We are seriously dead, man. We're not a child anymore, are we? Why are we classed as a child? We're 16. Lord Paramount Laurent of the Reach has formed an alliance with Lord Paramount Renly. So the Reach and the Stormlands are in alliance. And curious, I was pleased as always when I saw the amount of coin in the coffers. But now somebody else is stealing from me. I think we've got to go with this one because I mean we've scratched our head, we've scratched. Oh, damn that! Now suddenly it's like, oh, are they going to simply stop at taking our gold? Whatever next? Whatever next? Are they going to take from me? God, if we live to 40, it'll be a miracle. Heart attack incoming. Miles has got to get paranoid. Well, we thankfully we didn't get paranoid. Okay, so I wonder if Lord Paramount Renly would appreciate learning more about the benefits of hard work from me. I cannot think of anything else right now that would help him more. I have no time. Clearly we have no time. People are taking our money and we're stressed. We've got fatigue and we've got chest pains. You think I'm here? Do you think I've got time to talk random nonsense with Renly? No chance. No chance. We need to. Oh, we've now got a malaise. We're feeling ill. I mean, is there any Maester? I've got no Maester to diagnose me with whatever heinous disease I've got. We're gonna die with no Maester. Here, my wife, come here. Cut me knackers off. Cut me knackers. What do you mean? Cut them off. It worked for me father. Cut them off. Maybe it's time for a load. Or a lie down. Maybe both. Okay. But thankfully, our Justicar is still working on Renly. Still working on him. Oh, hang on. Major development here, people. Major development. King Robert has declared Iron Throne War to restore the Night's Watch on King Varamir the Bull. He's doing something about it. And so we go to the north, support the throne, of course. Topple the Wildling King of the North. Restore the Night's Watch. A just cause, if ever there was one, surely. Anybody else that has joined? We've got Renly's joined. Dawn has joined. Balon the Rapist. What? Of the Iron Islands. The Reach. The Vale. Everybody's joining. So they should. This is a cause where we put everything aside. We've got cancer! Oh no! We've got cancer. We have got cancer. Tumours spreading through our body. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I can't believe it. We've been in control of it for like 2 years. 2 years, the kind, shy, peaceful one. Of all the people it happens, why not some nasty bastard that deserves it? Not some kind, shy fella. Why? But he refuses. Such as his kindness to the realm, of our realm, he refuses to take a loan out to make us into more dire straits. Our brother is behind this. Rob is strangling people. Killing babes. Has he got cancer? No, he's fit as a fiddle. Deary me. And now we're going to be under a regency of our wife, who is the mother of our child. So that'll be interesting if we get to play under that, because she's got a claim on the parchments. Therefore, you know, as regent. Time to get a maester and cut some knackers off. Oh dear, no. If we die, obviously, when we got cancer, for heaven's sake. When we die, that's the end of this session. It's the end of this stream. Oh, I don't believe it. I almost feel, you know, I almost feel that if our days are numbered, right, I almost feel like we should go like crazy. I ain't got long left. I don't give a crap anymore. I'm going to do what's best to advance our house. Regardless of what the hell's happening here. Claim parchments for my wife. See, we could do this now. Whilst the Iron Throne is busy doing its stuff against the king beyond the wall. Kind of feel like we're dying, man. What have we got to lose? Claim the parchments for my wife. It will also give her a power base of her own to help as regent. Mind you, she wouldn't be regent anymore if she gets her own land, will she? Because she's not going to be under us. I don't. Okay, so claiming parchments. Parchments belongs to Cassandra Penrose. I mean, it's part of the High Lordship of Shipbaker Bay, which is Renly's High Lordship, which is kind of a bizarre. Because I'm sure that under the old rules we couldn't just claim parchments without going to war against the actual liege lord rather than the ruler. Is that right? Is this different? Is this like a different thing now? We can go to war straight for the parchments here against this individual rather than the High Lord that owns the thing. It's because Renly is your liege too. Oh, right, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. Yes. It's because it's a kingdom title, isn't it? It's a kingdom title. Yes, it's in essence it's a kingdom. Yeah, confused. Right then, excellent. So I can't see anything other than checking troops. She's got 1.92k and she's got no assistance there. We've got 2.52k, so it would be pretty close. However, we've been in power for a little while now. I kind of wonder if we might be able to nab ourselves maybe an alliance. So the liege brother, who's the ruler? Lady Cassandra of the Parchments. Is the highest landed Penrose. And that's who we're attacking, so that's no good, is it? Right. House Errol. That would be an alliance with Shira. Shira would be interested in a non-aggression pact. And as much as my father slept around, and you know we were probably not oblivious to that fact, but you know he did trust her and she did trust him, and she is the spy master of the Stormlands. So, and it also borders Parchment. So, if we're looking for an ally to help us in this war, she's the perfect candidate. So, I mean, hopefully she won't come on to us, but, you know, in terms of using my father's influence there, not necessarily a bad thing. Right, you, non-aggression. Okay, so now that we've ruled for a little while, some of those alliances might be coming back into play. So they are the best two that we've got. Let's see what happens with this before we try to claim parchments. Okay, let's go for more soldiers. We're about to go to war. More soldiers it is. Giving us, okay, decent amount of soldiers. Right, alliance, yes. Alliance, yes. Let's get those alliances into place, and then we go to war for my wife. I'm ill and dying. It's my dying gift to her. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be doing such things, but what choice have I got right now? Right, we're going to wait for this slander to pass, which is the 27th of this month. So we've got the alliances in place, the slander will be passed, all the troops have gone north. So hopefully now... There we go. Good. More soldiers right at the right moment. Potentially. And now Renly likes us 79. Okay. Yeah. So now that he likes us, we're back onto swaying. Oh no, we're still swaying him actually. I thought we stopped. We're not. We're still swaying him. We're stressed, depressed. We're stressed with cancer. But hey ho. Nonetheless, it's time to do it. Declare war. Claim the parchments for Lady Lane, my beloved wife. Joining my side will be Lady Shira, the open-handed. Come to my aid, Lady Shira. My father said you were a woman to be trusted. I claim the parchments for my wife. And we need to move quickly, maybe even salting here, where possible. Septon John, what's he done? Wants to kill Merrin. Who the hell's Merrin? Who are you? My courtier. A random courtier Merrin. Who are you? No wonder my court's full. It's full of incompetent idiots. Who are you? You're a rival to Septon John. Get out of it, pal. Get out of here. Stop trying to kill him, you idiot. Don't sully your name as a Septon. I'll get rid of him for you. Don't worry about it. Right. So now we need to raise the men. And raise them we shall. But who shall we put in charge? That is the next question. I think it's about time. Oh, here comes Lady Shira. Here comes Lady Shira. Right, who's going to be in charge? Merge the armies. We've got Eldon. And we've got Glendon. Well, there are two commanders. I mean, we could put our Master at Arms there if we take him off his duties, but we'll test Glendon. Eldon's leading the main host. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Take the parchments for our wife, hopefully before we pop our clogs. Maybe we get a bit of cash from this war, who knows. We're going to meet these guys. We're going to meet these guys. Where are they going? Griffin's Roost. Oh, no! Now we're paranoid. Now we're paranoid. Oh, people taking the mick Right, we're going to try to meet this army here. Oh no, she will get defensive bonus. Can we hit them before they get there? No. They're going to skirt round us. Okay, we're going to stop here then, for now. That maester seems like a distant dream. People keep taking money out of my coffers. I've never come across this before. Why is it happening? Is somebody... Somebody's clearly nicking stuff. Where are you going? Stone Helm. I will get a defensive bonus because I arrive here first. Oh no. Clearly says I'm getting the bonus. It'll do for me. Oh, she stopped now. She will get the bonus. Okay, I will head you off at the pass. My steward is a thief. You reckon? Okay, well anyway, we're taking the parchments, well, Lady Shira's troops are taking the parchments. I mean, we could do with killing this army here. It would give us a nice chunk of war score, but they've got defensive position, unfortunately. See if I can tempt them to come here. Rhaegar Targaryen's army removed from the treasury. 27th of first moon, 19th of first moon. That's fine. So hopefully there's no defensive bonus in the crow's nest, I don't think. So when she goes to there on the 27th of the first moon, we shall head there ourselves. Hopefully catch this army before it does anything. There we go, off it goes. No, Lady Cassandra still gets bonuses. Okay, keep going for now. Our coffers. Paltry. Destitute. Absolute destitute. And we're losing money because of the troops. Oh, you're right. This war needs to end quickly. Very quickly. Right, there's no bonuses here. Let's put these guys down and then probably disband the troops. Jesus. Let Lady Shira do it for us. Oh boy. We better win this. This is our Rainwood. We know these Rainwoods like the back of our damn hand. Maester. Oh, we've got a Maester arrived at court. We've got a Maester that's just suddenly turned up. A pretty decent one by the looks of it. Oh, he's just... we didn't have to pay for him. We didn't have to pay for him. Oh, a Maester. A Maester. Seek treatment for illness. Help me, help me. I'm dying. Maester. Give me an experimental treatment. This little pity on me. Maester Dale gave me a draught which tasted most peculiar. Made you feel numb and your eyelids started to droop. I apologise, but you do not want to be awake for this next part. Oh, he's chopped me knackers off. He's done it. Oh no. Like father, like son. Another. Oh, they've done it again to me. They've done it again! But has it cured me of cancer? It's cured me of cancer! Oh no! I'm alive, but I can have no more children. Oh heavens, at least I've got one. At least I've got one. Oh no! Hang on. Oh yes, I'm going to say hang on. Oh damn. Well, we asked for it, didn't we? Oh, dear. Must have been testicular cancer. Maybe. Maybe that was it. Oh, no. What a heavy price to pay. But, you know, if so... I don't want to say it really because I don't want to be ever faced in that position. But if somebody give you the option of having your knackers chopped off or dying from cancer, I mean, come on, what would you pick realistically? Fiery ball. Exactly. Why can't we have a different type of experimental treatment? Well, I don't know. Take my leg off. I don't know. Chop my foot off. Oh. Jeez. Thank you, Maester Dale. Well, I heard from the it's a fabled tale from the Citadel. You know, Maester whatever. What was the Maester's name from Storm's End that chopped my father's knackers off? Anyway, it's made it into the Citadel folklore, and now we have a cure for cancer. Maester, was it Maester Torren? Was it? I can't remember his name. It might have been. Yeah. Well, anyway, whoever it was, Maester Torren, who cured us previously by chopping our knackers off, wrote about it, sent a missive to the Citadel, and now it's a well-known cure for the disease. Maybe I should write to the NHS. Have you tried chopping people's knackers off? Works wonders in Westeros, apparently. Oh dear. Oh well, at least it forced our hand. It forced our hand. Right, have we got any money out of this? No. We have won the fight though. 31% war score. What are you doing? Why aren't you besieging the parchments? Oh, what are you doing, you idiot? What are you flipping doing? You were supposed to be besieging the parchments for me because I'm struggling because I'm bankrupt. She's coming to help. I don't need help, Lady Shira. I don't need you flipping help, you fool. Oh, how do we set there, allied order. Lady Shira, siege this county, will you please? Siege the parchments. I need to step down. What are you doing? Oh God. Leave. Oh, what are you doing? I'm standing down. I'm standing down. No, you go over there. We're just recouping, recouping our losses. We're just topping up our supplies. We'll be with you in a second, Lady Shira. In recognition of your glory and honour, a septon offers to anoint you with the holy oils and grant you a knighthood. Woohoo! We're a knight now. The maintenance cost of levies I sent my liege are ruinous. Perhaps I should ask for some gold in return for my dutiful service. We are going to ask Renly for recompense for him using our troops. I mean, oh! It is your duty to pay for the upkeep of your levies. Oh no, that didn't work. Oh God. Right, if she doesn't attack perhaps this time I ask. Oh, okay. We'll keep him busy. We'll keep. Oh, we're no longer paranoid. No longer got cancer. No longer paranoid. All we need to do is get rid of stress, and then we're happy as Larry again. Okay, we're talking with Renly in private, trying to distract him. We're trying to distract him so that he doesn't ask us to stop this war. Okay, we agree to disagree. That went well. That went well. Well, clearly we're a family man. Anyway, it looks like they're off to besiege the parchments here, which is good. We are back in a positive right now. We'll deal with this when they come back. Oh, not again! What is happening? How is this happening? Every time we get to positivity, somebody's nicking something. Is it our treasurer? can't be. Stubborn, ambitious, paranoid, wrong. What is going on? Check your treasurer money. Can we check how much cash our treasurer's got? Because if he's like loaded, it's clearly our treasurer. He's got no money at all. Okay, is anybody on our council really wealthy? Castellan, 3 gold. Justicar, 3 gold. Master at Arms, 11. Treasurer was in minus figures. Nobody's got a load of cash. How do we find this out? How do we get to the bottom of this? Other than manually spying on known or potential candidates. I mean, the treasurer would be my first candidate if we were to change our focus to spying, which we have to wait until next year to be able to do that. Start killing the court. I mean, the court's oversubscribed, which doesn't help either. Darla Hogg. Brelina. I'm quite tempted to get Brelina married off. She didn't turn out to be quite the fighter we were hoping for. Maybe we should get her betrothed, and she'll be leaving our court then. Maybe get another... ooh, who's this? These are some lords here. Lord of Dragonstone. Age 11. Lord Gowan of Dragonstone. High Lordship of Dragonstone. Well, that's quite interesting. Looking pretty good for an 11-year-old. A Baratheon. Keep it in the family. Why is Brelina loaded? What? Have we found our thief? No. No way. No way. Where's my brother? My brother's got 46. I don't think so. No. Don't forget, when our father died, there was an inheritance, wasn't there? Some of the kids got an inheritance. Let's not chop our daughter's hands off in haste just yet, because Morton's got some cash too. So that's what's happened there. The investigation continues. We were very quick to cast it. It's Brelina! It's Brelina! Anyway, I think we're going to get Brelina married off. She's not going to be a fighter anymore. We're going to get her married off to him. I think he's quite a good match. I quite like this match. Dragonstone, Baratheon. Keep it in the family. You know, intermingle some of our family with some of the Baratheon family. You know, it makes sense. And she'll be the wife of a High Lord, thus spreading... Oh, it's not matrilineal, of course, but still of our blood. Kind of spreading our blood around the place, you know. And it might get us an alliance as well out of this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You can betroth her to Myles's own son. Oh, we won't be doing that. Even if you could. Anyway, let's go. Right, now we're besieging the parchments again. We might have to go back and attack this a second time. This army. Give us more war score. Excellent. Right, an alliance. No. Okay, no alliance, but just a betrothal. It's fine. As soon as you become of age, you little urchin, you shall be marrying my daughter. Not that I can do much about it, because you're a High Lord and a Baratheon as well, so, I mean, really, what am I going to do? But you treat her right, says our Castellan, because we're not the kind of person to be waving fingers around and making threats. Right, how's our son doing? Oh, not bad. Not bad. Casus Belli no longer valid. Hosta Tully has died. No, this is Hosta II. Apologies, Hosta Tully died last session. Apparently the Casus Belli is no longer valid. Why not? Why not? What's happened? Why has this war ended? It's ended. He's old enough to squire. Okay, what we're doing here? What we're doing? Forced to train. As his father, you can force Eric to learn how to fight by teaching him yourself. Well, I'm not very good fighter, so that's no use. I am a knight, however. Not really much of a difference. Oh, rename character. Okay. Take on Eric as Esquire. Can we have somebody else? Robert has 52,000 men at the neck. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, that's what we're doing. At the neck. What's happening at the neck? 52. Jesus wept. They're marching north in great numbers. Yes. Actually, already at 87%. The Iron Throne Water Resort. Yeah, already. I don't think we're going to need these 52,000. Already doing quite well. Right, Amberley besieged. That's good. Keep going, Lady Shira. Keep going. Captain Derrick is coming to the Rainwood. Really? Really? On the 8th. On the 13th. Okay. Oh, he's already squiring, it seems. Oh, he's a poor fighter at the moment, because we're a poor fighter. That's as good as he's going to get, to be honest with you. Here we go. Ding, 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 round 2. Another victory! 55%. And off we pop. For now. It's kind of a smash and grab kind of technique here. %, the war for the wall. You can set your marshal to also train kids at court if they're good fighters, which is a good... Right click on your son, you can make him a squire. Check the wife, is she borrowing money for some clothes? Oh, we can take him on as a squire now. He's not going to learn much from me, though, is he? Okay, well, we'll do it anyway. He's not going to learn too much, but we don't want him to be a fighter anyway. We'll give him a little semblance of fighting ability so he can look after himself, but that's about it. We don't want anything more than that. Right, okay. Your enemy, Lady Cassandra Penrose, has been captured by Lady Shira and taken to Haystack Hall as a prisoner. Well done, Lady Shira. My father was right to trust you, it seems. Yes, I like what I'm seeing here. So here we go. Offer of peace. Enforced demands. My enemy is utterly beaten. Nice. Look at that. And so my wife is Lady of the Parchments. I am reigning in Amberley. She is reigning in Parchments, which probably means she can't be my regent anymore. It clearly does. So I'm going to actually ask my brother to be our regent. Because why not? Build some trust with our little brother, if it's possible. He's not got the best opinion of me, to be honest with you, but I don't think he'd do anything to harm the realm. Make them... For saving our lives. Having a laugh. Saving our lives. He did save our lives. But we're not happy with the treatment. I mean, we asked for it, didn't we? We asked for anything. Anything you can do. Well, there is something. You did say anything. I know what I said, pal. Good Lord. Okay, so my wife is in charge of the parchments now, which means our son, when he comes into power, will have the parchments and these two. So there will be some expansion through that. But we only did that because we thought we were dying. And now we are no longer dying. She's no longer rabbiting in our ear. So life is good once again. Well, we're in different courts, however. Which is slightly problematic. But hey, we can travel to see each other and send missives. It's fine. Right, looks like the Night's Watch has been restored. Another Septon dies. And the Iron Throne have been victorious. Let's take a look up north. The wall is back. Castle Black is now under the command of Lord Commander Brandon Marsh, who's age 8. I mean... Curious, It's happened again! Right, we need to sort this out. We need to sort this out. We're beyond paranoia at this point. We're beyond paranoia. Can somebody... can somebody Google this situation to see what the hell's happening? But I don't... Is there a way to solve this? We could go through everybody in my court. I have an imprisonment option. Goodwin Gower. Probably plotting to kill Rogar Terry. I really couldn't... Stop. Stop your nonsense. Right. Is there anybody in my court that is suspiciously rich? Let's go through the list. Right. Sandor Clegane. 10 gold. Not out of the realms of a possibility. The Maester... This was happening before the Maester arrived. Theo Buckler... We've already checked the court. The council. Derwald, Brywen, Simon Penrose... Still in the negatives. Osmira Selmy is the... Look at her eyes, man. Jesus. Eldon Craig Hall, Commander. Nothing. John the Septon. 64. How much money... How much did he come with, this Septon? This was happening before he came, though, right? Because... Wasn't this happening before he turned up? When did he turn up? I mean, he's prime candidate number 1. He's greedy. He's been here for a while. that long, because we had to wait for a septon, didn't we, if you remember? Okay, his money is 64. Let's wait for it to happen again. If it goes up to 74, we've got him by the short and curlies. His income is 0.10. Not enough to get to 64 this quickly. Prime candidate number 1. Right, next. Rogers, 6. Goodwin Gower, -5. Carrie-Anne, -5. Axel, 175. 175. Okay. Can somebody note this down or something? So he's got 175, but he's got tourney wins. He's got okay, so it could be tourney wins. 175 for him. John 64. She's -5. 175. Mathis is a kid. Could be the kids. Morton's 46. 46. No, that's the thingy. 1. Non. -5. Rogar -5. Karenna. Arston. Who the flipping hell are these random people that just rock up? Arston. Don't even know who you are, mate. I mean, he's not a bad steward, I suppose. He's a backup. Brelina Darla Hogg. Right. Okay. So yeah, we can almost say that, look, John, suspicious. Very suspicious. But the only other thing that I'm unsure about is it's a septon, right? So if a septons might get money elsewhere, I don't know. Do they get money from the sept? Do they come with a bit of cash in their coffers? But he's greedy as well and deceitful. Yeah, and ruthless. Prime candidate number 1. Candidate number 2 could be him, but he's a tourney winner. But he's also ruthless. But it doesn't make sense for him to be doing such a thing. So 175, 64. Let it happen again. Let it happen again. And see what happens to those incomes. Interesting. We can't do intrigue focus until the back end of this year. It's still too soon. We've got to wait until 9th moon for that. But we will be doing it when it's available, and we will be spying on the septon as a priority. So Axel had 1 kill, I seem to recall, when I looked before the session. And it was just some random person in a tournament. He killed jousting. Killed some random person jousting. Renly's up the taxes again, because that's exactly what we need when we're flipping bankrupt, isn't it? Yeah, up the taxes, my lord. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. I don't know where you're going to get my taxes from, because I ain't got a penny to my name. Well, why is that? Because somebody in my court is stealing from me, and I'm so incompetent I can't figure out who it is. And now my wife's left me to go to rule parchments. I'm here on my flipping own, and my council are no use to ornament. Any factions? Just the liege loyalists at the moment. Right, come on. Come on, pal. Steal my money. I beg you to steal it. I'm almost tempted to make it really, really easy to steal it. Take the guards off the posts, but it would make it too obvious. Just got to be patient. Somebody else. Come on, somebody. Steal my coffers. Steal my money if you dare. Right, a group of hedge knights have come to visit Amberley. My Justicar met them and asks how I would like to greet them. Welcome them reluctantly, and for God's sake, refuse them access. No, welcome them reluctantly. Don't worry, we're bankrupt again and just join the party. God, we can't get a flipping break. Everything costs money in this game, in this mod. Yeah, if it happens again and neither of them... Oh, rejoice! Winter's coming to an end! Oh, happy days! That's good, isn't it? No, it's not, clearly. I'm still bankrupt. Still don't know who's stealing from me. The saga of the bloody the treasury thief. We may not be expanding our horizons very much, but the amount of little in-stories going on around here. Lady Shira to the rescue. My father's lover comes to help her, his son, and we're trying to woo Renly here, keep him quiet. We're getting on quite well. You don't know what the best course of action for finding somebody that's stealing from you is? Yes, I do actually. Set Lady Shira to task. She'll find out. Marvellous! Impressed by the tales I have spread about my realm's prosperity. Yes, my realm is very prosperous. It's marvellously prosperous. Oh, really? Shall I come for a feast? No. No feast required. Just yet, actually. The hedge knights are ready to depart our castle and ride forth. Give them a farewell feast. No feast, I'm afraid. I draw the line at feasts. I've had to turn Renly away from a feast. I've pulled the wool over his eyes. He thinks I'm rich. Call court out of hiding. Why are we actually in hiding? Oh. Come out, Honora. Come out of hiding, my dear. Ooh. That's the king's wife. Yeah. Died of complications related to gout. The king has no wife anymore. Not that he'll be bothered. And we've lost Lord Paramount Laurent of the Reach under suspicious circumstances. And now Lord Paramount Hyle, 8-year-old Caswell here, has taken control. Regent is Horus Redwine. So a little bit of action there, a couple of deaths. Take a loan from the Iron Bank. No, not yet. Not yet. I've never seen this stealing money event, but yeah, because it can only happen to me, clearly. It's how cursed we are. This is what happens when you've got a soft touch for a ruler. Right, we're in 9th moon now. I kind of don't want to spy. No, we don't have 3 counties. We have 2 counties, but our wife has got 1 county, so our son will have 3 counties. We're keeping an eye on Blue Grove, though, because when Blue Grove comes into Regency, or a female ruler, we could press our weak claim. I mean, the ruler of this place is pretty much... seems like a semi-decent man. I've got no reasons, really, to press a claim on Blue Grove right now. Rain House... Yeah. As soon as we get wind that either of these clowns that are ruling are doing a disservice to their people, as a kind-hearted man, we'll do something about it. But until then, we've got bigger fish to fry. We've got a thief to catch. Now we could spy on them, but what I'm saying is, do I want to spy and risk letting the cat out of the bag? So I think I'm going to leave spying for now. Just wait to see if it happens again. I really am intrigued to see if the Scepter's money goes. So it's not going to happen again now, is it? Tends to happen when we get into the positives. So, oh, we've got him! We've actually found him! We knew it was you, Scepter John, you bastard! We knew it was you! We were just waiting for the time to strike, and now we've caught with your finger in the pie! Oh, yes! Oh, yes, let him go! You're flipping let him go. Anybody with the name of John is a flipping curse, I'm telling you. Right, this behaviour is unacceptable. Imprison him, 73% chance. 27% chance of no effect. Scepter John managed to avoid my guardsman has fled to the court of Lord Topcliffe. He's run off. Bastard. Oh, he's gone. Out of our grasp. I don't believe it. We've got our money back. We've got our money back though. Holy hell. Holy cow. Wow. Well, that was a really, really interesting little event there. I quite enjoyed that. That was quite cool. The mystery of the missing coffers has been solved. Now it's time to hire an actual competent Septon. And we can afford to be a bit more picky this time. Oh my god. Send me a decent Septon, you idiots. Galadon. 20 learning. Quick Septon. A theologian. Only 37. Wrathful and gluttonous but honest. Not the kind of guy that's going to rob me blind. I like him. He looks decent. That's right. And perform charity. Oh, thank the heavens we have solved that little problem. The mystery is solved. The coffers are more healthy. And now a message with my wife. She wants to form an alliance. Clearly that's the best option. Oh, what happened? What happened to Lady Shira? She's not dead, is she? No. Not. Oh! What is going on? Amber Topcliffe, our sister, has died clutching her heart. Died of a heart attack at age 19. When did that happen? 2 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago. How on earth did this escape our gaze? We were too busy trying to catch a thief. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, bother. Right, okay. The cancer and heart pains run in the family. Clearly it must have been a sudden heart attack. And she doesn't have man bits to chop off. I've got a poorly heart. Don't worry, all we need to do is chop off your... Oh. I have found a flaw in this treatment, it seems. Right, okay. Did she have a kid? Yeah, she had a niece. Estamont. Damn. Damn. We've still got an alliance, though. But I was looking for the alliance with the Karens, because it looks like Lady Shira might be dead. Oh, she is dead! Oh, she died of an infection. Oh, no. Oh, another famous character gone. I say famous, but famous for the playthrough. She, as much as we had a bit of a to-do, a bit of a political wrangling with her at the start of Eric's reign, she actually turned out to be a very useful ally and friend. Oh. Never mind. Anyway. So who took control? This guy. He's actually interested in a non-aggression pact. See if he'll go for a full-blown alliance. Your mother. Your mother. Keep it in the family, laddie. Keep it in the family. Very good. Right, now where were we? We were just sorting out our alliances. So alliance with our wife, alliance with this would be a, I could do the family stuff. This is a, who's my, let me get this right. Let me get this right here. Herlinda married to Corwin. So this is my brother-in-law, surely. Like a brother-in-law, because this is my sister married to him, so brother-in-law, right? It's got to be. Well, therefore, technically speaking, she was also almost like my mother-in-law. No, that's not right. Auntie, like an auntie-in-law, I suppose. Anyway, so this is my sister married to him, so technically like a kind of a brother-in-law situation going on. Either which way, we've got an alliance with him, which is fine. Alliance with our wife. We have a new septon. What time are we streaming? Probably to the turn of the new year. It seems like quite a nice place to end the session, having just found the great thief. Oh, look! We'll be spending more time with my wife. We are growing closer. Oh, that's nice. We can't have any more kids, because I've had my bits chopped off, but falling in love is more than just the bedroom department. It's like a soulmate. It's the marrying of minds. And that's what's happening with our beloved Lady Penrose, Lane Penrose, who owes us a great debt, seeing as we got her the parchments, and, not that we would ask her to repay it, of course. We are more than happy with her delightful company. Perfect. Okay, there you go. Third of first moon has come around. So, yes, Lord Myles of Amberley has had a bit of a rocky start to his reign. You know, this kind-hearted, contented, diligent, and shy retiring type, finalising the funeral for his father. Small affair, a very small, temperate affair. Went off without a hitch. Was forced by somebody in the gap. You've got to go and speak to the people. You've got to see him. Oh, and clearly a bit of a fumbler on the public speaking, upset the people. Got pelted with rocks and rotten veg, and had to hide in the house of his vassal for safety. Managed to dodge death there just about, and not long after that suddenly became ill and severely stressed whilst people were robbing him blind and other such things. Ended up with cancer, but had his bits chopped off and saved there, and finally found out it was a septon robbing him blind. Had him tried to imprison him, but the septon fled for his life, very quick on his feet apparently, and but we got our money back, thankfully. And in between all of that, we've managed to semi-befriend our liege lord, and we have given parchments to our wife. So a bit of an up and down start to Myles's reign, but nonetheless he's still here at age 31. Hopefully won't be popping his clogs anytime soon, so that he can now start to hone his rulership now and start to look to the long-term plans for the family, and for himself. Still stressed? Yeah, I'm stressed. So if I'm stressed, then he better be stressed. I'm telling you. Can he join a society? He doesn't have the traits for it just yet. Religion is religion. There's nothing else really for us to worry about. We might want to change a law or two. I might consider changing a law or two. Maybe some more taxes from the burghers, perhaps. Maybe even giving the council a bit more power to represent our trust in them. Although given that we have had courtiers stealing from our treasury, perhaps we don't want any of our councillors having too much say of things at the moment. We've lost the trait for paranoid, but you know, there's probably still some lingering paranoia there. Any known plots? Nothing known is happening right now, so that's pretty cool. And any plots that we can do, just killing some people, rescuing some people from prison. Nobody's jumping out here. So yeah, and Sandor Clegane, don't forget, came to our court, which was pretty cool. Another famous character from the series. Not doing a great deal other than being our bodyguard. So, you know, and his wife as well, who's also a mean SOB. Right. You can kill your rival. Which one? Walter? Yeah, we're not going to plot to kill him. Let them go for now. Right, okay, so there you go, folks. We're on 11:15, pretty decent timing. So the sad thing is there's no Happy Valley to watch tonight. And there's no Last of Us to watch tomorrow because it was on Friday. So my usual weekend affair, finishing this and watching Happy Valley with a cup of Horlicks, is no longer going to be the case. I'm going to have to find something else to do for the next couple of hours before I go to bed. So, well, next hour and a half at least. Oh, Super Bowl's coming up. Oh, well, I won't be watching that, but if you are watching it, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. But anyway, thank you all for watching this evening, as usual. Thank you all for your inputs, as usual, and your advice and stuff. And yes, in the next one, we'll see what Myles has up his sleeve. I'm sure he'll come up with something. There's probably something he can cock up, right? Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evenings, your afternoons, wherever you are. And enjoy the week ahead. I've got a pretty busy week ahead coming up. I'm in Nottingham Tuesday, Wednesday for work. So that's 2 days out of the week where I will be quite busy. So I'll try and see if I can get something stockpiled so that you've got something to watch in my absence. I'm still trying to scratch my head about what I want to play as a third playthrough for my side series. I might just dive straight into Plague Tale Requiem at this point. Kind of tempted. Whilst I've played the first one, it's quite fresh. I'll have a think about that this week. But anyway, have a good one. Tomorrow is Monday, which means it's another stream day. And, of course, the other game on the menu is F1 Manager. So it'll be an F1 Manager stream coming tomorrow. So hopefully some of you will join me for that as we head to wherever we're going to next. I can't remember where it was we were going, but we're going to have a new rear wing, so that'll be fun. Cyberpunk, no, it's too long. Baldur's Gate's coming out in August, and I want to play Baldur's Gate. So I'm kind of reticent to start something that's going to take too long. I know I was going to play something that was going to take 100 hours in the argument against that, but as for Cyberpunk, the time isn't right for Cyberpunk yet. So I'm thinking we've got a nice replacement for this. Three Kingdoms will be replacing this once we're finished with this. I don't know what's going to be replacing F1 Manager, but we'll replace that with something. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking Baldur's Gate August time is the next big RPG that I'm going to play at this point now. So between now and then, we've got a lot of other stuff that I'm sure we can get our teeth stuck into that are slightly shorter. So there's a free game on Epic Store, which actually is called... It's something to do with running a restaurant. And it's actually got some semi-decent reviews. It looked quite fun, and it's free, so I've downloaded it. I might have a look into that in a bit more detail. It's quite good. Wildermyth. Oh, that's a possibility, of course. That's a bit shorter, and that could be quite an interactive game for the community as well. So that could actually be quite a good candidate, actually. Come to think of it. But whilst we have this gap in the schedule, I think we should actually use that gap at the moment to finish Mortuary System. Because as much as it's still lingering on the front page of my channel, it's looking at me and goading me, so perhaps I should probably look to start finishing it whilst I've got a third slot. So we'll finish that, then we'll start something else. That's the plan. There or thereabouts. But anyway, go forth, folks. Enjoy whatever you're going to do. Enjoy the Super Bowl, those who are watching it. And we'll be back with some more of this probably next Sunday. Maybe a bit sooner if I can record a session of this before I go to Nottingham and maybe get it up for you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday. But yeah, thank you as always. And until next time, see you soon.